up a side street where you'd never see. On a faded shingle lettered small, it says H.K. Johnson, M.D. And the doc has got a patient in who's come there to complain of excruciating headaches that are causing him great pain. And the way he holds his head and squints, the doc is quick to spy that this patient that he's treating is wearing one glass eye. Upon quick examination, doc says, "Oh, I found your problem sure, 'cause on the back of your glass eye is a gob of horse manure." And though I'm not the curious sort, I believe I'd treat you fair if you'd be kind enough to tell how horse manure could get on there. Well, he said, "I'm a teamster, born and bred, make my living pulling ore. Got a span of mules, they're pulling fools, and I call my team the 2x4. Now we pull ore for the Ridgetop mine. Those black mules and I all make good pay, 'cause we take the shortcut over the Devil's Shelf. No other teamsters dare go that way, 'cause even brave men cower and whimper and near the top grow pale and still, 'cause it's like suicide to take that ride to the top of Suicide Hill. Oh, there's plenty of room to scream and cry. There's plenty of time to bawl, 'cause if you tip off the Devil's Shelf, it's a long, long ways to fall. Well, my spare mule, he got foundered, and another of my pride, he colic found and colic had. Next thing you know, he died. Close by there was a sorrel mare. I knew that worthless witch, but my 2x4 could pull the ore, so I bought her to fill my hitch. We left the Ridgetop mine that day, loaded heavy and running late. My 7 coal-black pulling mules and the sorrel mare make 8. We straddled the ridge towards the Devil's Shelf and I inched across the fill. And I take my time, 'cause it's a long, hard climb to the top of Suicide Hill. And just as we'd babied round Dead Man's Turn, that mare had a danged attack. She threw a squealing, striking fit and was dragging the whole team back. Well, I whipped the mare, urged my mules, cussed the way to the ore, 'cause we were inches now from death for me and my 2x4. Lord, how I strained my guts on the brake. Why, I'd have traded one arm for a wedge. Just then I heard a sickening sound, one wheel going over the edge. Well, I tried to reason with the stupid maid to save my team's life and my own, but then I dropped my cursed blade. I couldn't cut the tugs and let her fall alone. Heard St. Peter speak my name, heard the angels call, and as I looked down at the rocks below, I knew we were about to fall. Well, Doc says, "Good Lord in heaven, man, I can see you are alive. What miracle trick did you get to pull that you and your team survived?" He says, "Yep, I finally stopped that mare, and my life and my team I won, and I did it all with the darndest trick. It's the worst I've ever done. You see, way up there on Suicide Hill at the top of the Devil's Shelf, I poked that glass eye up her rear and said, 'There, look for yourself.'"